Hey there. I want to take a minute to explain some important changes in the real estate world that could affect you if you're thinking about buying a home. The National Association of Realtors has introduced new rules that you may have heard something about this, but I'm going to break it down so you know exactly what it means for you as a buyer. And by the way, this is statewide. It's not just West Virginia. So, under these new rules, when I represent you as your buyer's agent, we are now required to sign what's called a buyer agency agreement before I'm able to show you any homes. This agreement clearly outlines my role, the services I provide, and it will include details about how my fee as your agent will be handled. So, how does this affect you? My commission, or the fee I'll earn for helping you, must now be written into this agreement, this buyer agency agreement between me and you. This way, you know up front how I'm getting paid and how I'm representing you. Whether the seller will cover my fee or it's something we'll need to negotiate will all be part of the conversation. You won't be left wondering or guessing. Everything's going to be clear from the beginning. The agreement is not a one-size-fits-all. We can discuss and negotiate the terms, including my commission, so you're comfortable moving forward. Once we have this agreement in place, we can focus on finding you a great property. You may have heard that sellers often contribute toward the buyer's agent fee. Under the new rules, though, sellers can no longer post whether they're covering that fee in the MLS, and that's the system where homes are listed. But don't worry, I'll still be able to communicate with the listing agent to find out if the seller is willing to help with that cost. And we can always negotiate during the offer process. Before scheduling to preview a home, I can check with the listing agent and find out if the seller is willing to pay that fee. You may be thinking, well, what if they are not willing to pay that? If they refuse, the buyer has some options. Move on to other homes. You can go ahead and make an offer on that home, but at a lower price so that the fee is covered, and then pay it out of your pocket at settlement. In your offer, you can ask for buyer concessions, and that can be used to cover closing costs, and the buyer agent fee is wrapped up into that. It's just called a different name. It's called concessions rather than commission. But the buyer agent fee will need to be paid at settlement, and the amount is determined in the agreement between the realtor and the buyer. I will tell you that every listing appointment I've been on since this new rule has been in effect, the seller is willing to pay the agent's fee. They realize that if they don't, they are likely to have fewer buyers interested in their home or even able to buy it. So legally, before I show you any homes, we need to have this buyer agency agreement signed. It protects both of us by making sure everything is clear about how I'm working for you and how my fee will be handled. And this document is required by law, so it's a necessary step before we start visiting properties. But, I'm here to guide you every step of the way. And if you have any questions or want to dive deeper into any of these points, don't hesitate to reach out. And I'd like to schedule a Zoom call. Or before viewing homes, we can meet in person over coffee, or we can meet at my office. Just let me know a good time for you. And I am really looking forward to helping you find a great home here. Okay, have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.